Let's fucking go. So let's talk about Maian SA. I want to give you the best strats. If you do any other strat than what I tell you to do, then you're doing something wrong. Like, I've played around. Basically, I looked at every other video, and there's a lot of woo-woo out there. There's a lot of superstition, and quite frankly, I don't like it. So, I'm going to give you what I do, which I can assure you is the best way, based on my experience. So, and I have the best results, so I have evidence, to back up what I'm saying here. So I don't know if you know about Maian. Maian, what is it? Maian or Maian? I think I say Maian, but I may say Maian sometimes. I like to mix it up, keep things fresh. But here we go. I don't know if you know the level. Probably no one here does, but I don't know if I want to give you basic ideas and treat you like you're a noob. But because Anubis is in here, I probably should. Funny. Anyways, you start the level, get the gun and all that as quick as you can, and you shoot so that you alert a guy, and he will open a door for you. That's all kind of basic shit. Everyone knows that. I'm going to give you the actual best way to do it. So basically, the principle in this first part of the level is go as quick as you can. So I know that you have to wait for the guard to open the door so you can shoot the experiment. But, trust me, how fast you go from here to there is relevant. So all this stuff I'm doing ASAP. Obviously you want to alert the guy as quick as possible. This is all straightforward. You can get it from the video. But yes, you want to pump it out. So this, I'm hightailing it as quick as I can. Whenever I play it, I don't even worry about trying to disarm the other guy on the right, because if you try and disarm cunts, then you're going to go slower. So as you can see, I just forget the other guy, don't worry about him. This guy's usually in your way, so you can disarm him. This is Special Agent. Quick as you can. When I get to this door, I look up here for a split second. So I'm not I'm basically loading that part of the level for a split second. For whatever reason, I've tried running here and keeping the look down the whole time, even as you get up to the door. And I've tried loading him and then looking down, and loading him here works for whatever reason. To give you some more backstory on why I think going faster to this area is better. I've done heaps of strats on Perfect Agent where I disarm guys. Safer strats where I go a bit slower to not die. The amount of times that the guy opens the door quickly is dramatically decreased the slower you go. So the quicker you get here, load him, and then look down, the more often you're going to get the guy opening the door. So it should be every 10 minutes at least. So I load him and then I look down. So we are. It doesn't matter. You can move around, whatever. Like what you're doing is irrelevant. You don't have to do like a sing and dance while you're waiting, or like do some. This is like superstitious shit that I see a lot, where people like move around, and they all have their like rituals that they do before, while they're waiting for the door to open, but it doesn't do anything. So just look down. The reason you're looking down is, I don't know, like the too technical reason for it. There's probably like some legit reason, but one thing is there's two guards coming. You want one of them to warp the first door and open the second door. So you're basically going to look up. So you look down, the guy warps the first door, and then you look up, and then he opens the first door, and then the second guy opens the second door. So you got like one guard opening each door. If you look up the whole time, then the guard has to open the first door, wait for that to open, and then run to the second door and open that, and that's going to be like slower. So that's why looking down and then looking up at a certain time is going to be quicker, because it's going to warp the first door. So I look up at I did 30 seconds plus a couple tenths. So 30, very low 30 is when I'll look up. Obviously looking up too early and he's not going to warp the door and it's going to be slower. Looking up too late, what happens is, I got just a weird accent there for some reason. If you look up too late, then you're going to be looking up as he opens the door, and it's too laggy. And like technically, theoretically, it would be quicker to do that, to look up as he's opening the door. But just in practice, it's too hard to do. So low 30 is good. And on my 152, he opened the door slow. And you can't really see it. Yeah, you can't really see it, but what I actually did was, I know when I have to shoot the experiment before I know when I have to shoot it before I get to the lift. God, I'm so tired right now. I'm not really talking properly. Let me try and phrase this in correct English here. I know when I have to shoot it and still make the lift, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I knew in this run, hey, he hasn't opened the door yet. So I basically started shooting before I even knew the door was opening, and it just so happened that the door opened at the same time as I started shooting. So my reaction was I wasn't reacting to the door opening. I was like saying, I gotta shoot no matter what. But yeah, you want to get like... Man, I can't even see that timer. 36. If 36 is good. So like 35 is probably really good. I'm not sure if I got into 35. 35 on the timer when the message goes away. And there's no like special super strats here. Sometimes the guards are going to be blocking the thing and there's nothing you can do about it. But honestly, like I said, if you're going super quick at the start, you're going to get heaps of door opens. And maybe that's why people hate the level, because they don't understand they have to go quick, and because they're going so slow, they rarely get the door open and it becomes a shit level. But when you go super quick, you'll get plenty of door opens, and then it will become a good level. So now we get to a point where we have to shoot to alert the lift. Now, back in the day when I was learning the level, I had no idea what I was doing, and to be honest, I think no one has any idea what they're doing. And I was just like, yeah, when I get to the ramp, I'll shoot. That's not the way you should be thinking, because if the guard is on a route and you're alerting a guard, you want to alert him at the right time. And if you just shoot based on your position, like when you get to the ramp, obviously everyone's going to be different and you're going to be shooting at different times every single run. And that's not ideal. So you want to shoot at the same time every single run. And I looked at I had videos where I had insane lifts, and then I tried to establish a pattern of... I tried to establish a correlation between time that you shoot and speed of the lift, and my conclusion is that shooting at 40 seconds is ideal for getting the quickest lifts on average. So no matter where you are, shoot at 40 is the lesson of this story. Everything else is like pretty straightforward. I get to here at 50, which is fucking slow. This is like, you can see when I make the lift, I'm just like on the cusp of missing the lift. You can get like 48 hangers and 49 hangers. So this was like this is like the slowest I could have gone and still gotten 152. And it's like nothing special. FYI, I will comment on a strat to get the door after the first lift open, which requires you to shoot more. I would just say that I do not recommend you use that strat because it's like a cloned guard that's opening the door, and whenever you get clone guards, they increase the lag or they decrease the frame rate. I wouldn't recommend that, and sometimes you get a guard at the top of the first lift which just screws you over completely. So just don't worry about this. It doesn't really save any time. Just sort of play it vanilla, like I do here. So, 43 seconds is the time it takes from lift shut, first lift shut, to finishing the level if you do it as good as me, which is pretty easy. Like, there's nothing fucking crazy about the second half of the level. But you want, yeah, like for 152 you want a 109 shut, basically. This is all like super straightforward. In fact, for the rest of the level, I don't even know if there's much to comment on, because it's pretty much... Sometimes you get an extra guard here, and sometimes you don't. I don't know why sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. If the guard's there, it's like super laggy. If he's not there, it's really smooth. If you're running this pace, that lift is never going to shut on you, so you're always going to be pressing B on it. Don't do this stupid strat where you pause and like see if it's shutting. I don't know if there's anything, yeah, like this is all so super straightforward. The main thing about this level is, oh, that guard there is annoying. I got stuck in him for a couple of tenths. I recommend you do not get stuck in him for a couple of tenths. Just go around him. It's not worth trying to be perfect here, in my experience. And I failed at doing it, but I was trying to... At the end here, I was trying to throw the dragon to get, like, an explosion in the cinema. But I was so nervous, and my hands were shaking so much that I couldn't do it. So I just kept on, like, shooting and reloading. I didn't get a PB, dude. I just am talking about some stuff, sharing some wisdom.
Grab a body bag.
I think that that should demystify this level a little bit. So the moral of the story is, do the beginning as quick as you can, and you're going to get door opens really frequently, and shoot to do the lure at 40, and you should be getting like 153 is fucking cake. absolutely cake. There's like